Hello, and welcome to the first installment of this video series I am planning to doing, R and RStudio. I will be focusing more on an application in the financial field and try to apply the programming language to solve problems which are usually faced in finance. So this video series should be good for you if you are a novice R programmer and if you want to learn how to master this language. And if you are interested in financial fields, I guess this will be a plus for you. Maybe to my background, I work in the financial industry where I am also very dedicated, and one of my jobs is actually to do a lot of data preparation and data exploration to see if we can find new insights. This is why you look at data. And for this, R is my favorite tool to go to. There are many other open source softwares that allow you to achieve the same, but I am just used to R, and I think I will be able to, at least at an advanced level, be able to teach you a lot and to go through this very slowly. So if you clicked on this video, I assume you might already know what RStudio and R is, but I will just be briefly going through it. So R is an open source software program which was developed and is still being maintained by many developers. And right now, I think we are on the version 3.5. Yes, 3.51. And R usually gets two major updates or two updates per year, which are usually scheduled around April and October, if I'm correct. So if you are watching this in a more distant future and you might be working with a very different R version than me, don't worry, because the R language itself has not changed much, if at all. So if you want to download R, proceed to the website, which is rproject.org. On the left-hand side, you will find the download link. This will bring you to a mirror website. This mirror website is organized by countries. Or you want to choose a location which is geographically close to you, because the download will just be faster. So if you live in Colombia, I guess you will press this here. If you live in Germany, you will press any of these links. So as I am from Austria, I'm obviously going to be pressing on the Austria side. And what this gives you is it gives you the different binaries for different systems. You will be wanting to download whatever is best for you or what operating system you are using. So if you installed it, go down to search your program. Come on, it should be PR. And voila. Now we have our console open. This is basically the R user interface. What you see here is our version 3.5, Joy in Playing, copyright. R is a free software and comes with absolutely no warranty. So what can I do with this console? If I, for example, type in the console print hello world, exclamation, and closing the brackets. And if I now press Control Enter, it will give me back hello world. I can also do mathematical operations, like for example 17 plus 3. And if I press Control Enter, it will give me back 20. I also can do multiplications. I also can do operations where I take something to the power. But I can also run functions. For example, if I want to know the exponential of 1, which should be 2.71, this is exactly what I get. But as you can see, this is just a command line. So if you want to have elaborated scripts where you import data, where you clean the data, then you wrangle the data, and then you want to plot something or you want to interpolate, anything out of it, this is not going to be the best thing to do. I know people who use the console itself, but this is very rare. So what you're going to be needing is some kind of text editor. There are many text editors at position. For example, RStudio, or you can use, I think, Awkward it's called, and many other. But I will be solely using RStudio, so I will show you how to download it. What I always also recommend for this series is that you actually type all the lines that I'm typing, because this is how you will be learning anything. So if you want to download RStudios, you will proceed to rstudio.org. So what you will want to do is you will want to download RStudios. So you have different possibilities here. Obviously, what you will be wanting to use is RStudio Desktop. If you at some point in time feel like you're getting acquainted to R and you want to take it to the next level, you should be trying to get any of the other licenses. So here we go to RStudio Desktop. So the download brings us on the binary again for the supported platforms. What I've heard of is there seem to be some problems with installing on Windows Vista. So if you have any possibility, I recommend trying to use a different operating system than Windows Vista. So you again just choose whatever fits you. Something interesting I would like to note here is that you also have the possibility to download zip files. This is very interesting if you are working on the locked machine, for example, at work, and where your antivirus blocks any programs being installed on your desktop. This is where this comes in very handily. But anyway, I don't recommend doing this because you might just be infringing with any kind of company policy, and maybe you should just be on the safe side and talk to your IT if you really want to download R. So when you're done installing, you will be wanting to open RStudios. And what you might realize now is that your RStudio looks very different from mine. This is because I changed it. I changed the looks of it so that I like looking at it. So to be able to change this, you again press on Tools, check Global Options, and you will be wanting to go down on Appearance. So Appearance allows you to change settings from the RStudio theme. You can change it to Classic. Oh, okay, let's maybe not do that. You can also adjust the zoom, which just allows you to zoom in. Where I don't really understand how it makes sense, because I can just change the font size anyway. You can also change the font. You can change the font size. But here, I think this makes the biggest difference. It's a theme. So you have various different themes to choose from. Me personally, I don't like these bright themes. They hurt my eyes and I really get headaches really fast. There are some very cool looking themes in there, like Katzenmilch, but the one I usually opt for is Cobalt. So this should be it for the first episode. On the next episode, we will be looking at this graphical user interface, and we will try to understand what every window does and how it can be used and how it can be manipulated. So I hope you enjoyed the first series, and I see you in the next video.